Alright, so my fun got ruined. Let's watch that again. I wanna watch it one more time. Alright, so first off, the gank. Wait, hold on a second. Are you kidding me? Like this is really happening right now. Like I stopped recording because that was just a boring run. And now this is happening. Okay. LOL. Alright, I actually should have just paused it from the beginning. What is that? One, two, three, four, five, six chorusers versus a very meager 50,000 hit point goofy fit Gila. I had no modules to activate. I got nothing. Yeah. This fit is 100% gankable. Run it further away from Jita if you want to goof around in something like this. I was just being lazy. So that happened, ruined all my fun, but I got a good Karen fight. So I'm gonna talk about the fit for a second. One more time. We'll just go. Oh yeah, I don't have it. Simulate. Oh, it hides the. Dang it. All right. Well, that's in one of my other videos. You can see what all this was. And basically, I had in filament. I had like 450 or 467 regen, and that was enough to last anything. But let's go look at the Karen fight that I had on the first run, and I wasn't recording. All right. So pause. Let's see. I need to capture. So it's that big. Let me just go over to OBS. Sorry, I'm new to this. Alright, that looks fine. Alright. I didn't have any commentary. I was talking about the fit. Alright, here was me talking about the fit. I can watch this and commentate it. Alright, so this was the drone. Let me just start at the beginning. I'm spazzy sometimes. Alright, what was I doing? Alright, just clicking on my inventory by accident. What was I doing? Fitting. Oh yeah, I was thinking I should open my fitting window and show my fit. Alright, so I've got purgers, 3 purgers, 2 shield rechargers, and 4 abyssal extenders that bring my hit points up high enough to get my regen to 313 outside of the filament. I'm using all my high grades to get there. I got away with my clone. I saved it. Yay, I'm pro. The fit only shows it like they destroyed a billion fit with 4 extenders that I just grabbed the ones off my tier 6 Gila. I'll just go back to Republic Fleet. I don't need all the hit points I have in that tier 6 Gila. I'm fine. I'll roll more. It's fine. I didn't lose much. These were just extenders I farmed and rolled over my last 100 runs or so in tier 6. Or at 52, I'm up to like 90-ish in this fit. Alright, so I'm showing my drones. They both have high roll damage. One has decent tracking, the other one doesn't. I just worry about damage for Karen fights. I probably didn't need these drones for tier 5, but I brought them anyways. I spent a lot of ISK on those. I have some better ones for my tier 6 fit back home, so I didn't really lose a lot there. Really, I just lost those 4 extenders. It's the only thing on here that mattered. Yeah, I had Dreadgrustus DDAs. I don't care about those. This was the damage per second I took in the 4 runs. I was talking about that. In the first 4 runs that I did with my 6 extender fit, I was only taking 573 DPS. That was like the highest point. Most average was way lower, and there was a Karen fight in there, and now I have 313. And when I get into the filament, I'm gonna have 1.5 times that, because that's how it works with Gamma. So I had over 467 regen. You can't die if you get it that high. It's just math at that point. You float to the bio, you float to the gate. Anyways, so looking at the drones again, let's start skipping ahead. My first room was, my first run. I went into a tier 5 filament and I got the shipyard. Let's watch the shipyard happen, and then we'll watch a Karen fight, and then I'll end this video and upload it. And that will be as far as I get to. That's the best I can do with getting ganked on my 4th run, after my 4th run. So I succeeded 4 runs. if you call this a success, making it to the gate. They barely touched me. I should have stuck around longer just to watch my hit points go down and see if they do stabilize. I don't know how much damage per second would come in this room. I should have stuck around for the science, but I just went straight to the gate and I made it. Let's just fast forward a bit so you don't watch me float to the gate again. I was like literally just floating there and talking about that again, and I didn't have my mic turned on, so yeah, I left with that much. I took about a quarter of my life by the time I got to the gate. I was fine. Went back, got another filament. And then my first room was Deep Watchers. They got me down to like, what is that, 80%, 75 right there. You know, oh, I was mousing over my hit points right there for a sec. Let's see where I should have moused over that more just to see where it was at. 71. Oh, I guess I have it right here. So 72, 73. Health's going up. Versus now that there's only 2 Deep Watchers, my health's going up, and I'm stabilized well above where my peak regen is. So, yeah, they didn't. By the time I left the room, I had like 90, and then I fought Karen. All right, so yeah, here's the Karen fight. Let's go back to entering the room. Second room was Karen. All right. Target or approach the bio. Target Karen. Launch my 2 beefy drones. Send them to kill Karen. And laugh and watch my shield. And see how low I get. It was the plan here. Did I fire? Oh yeah, I did fire missiles in this room. Cool. Yay, I did it. I turned my missile launchers on. They're not using the most optimal missiles. I should be using Inferno missiles versus Epholites. I should have reloaded my launchers right at the start of the room to Inferno, and had I brought them, it's fine. They don't make that big of a difference. Alright, so hit points 70%. Just gonna kind of look at that. It's still not even phasing me. I've got just so much regen in there. The Effies are a little bit lower DPS than the Skylias, I think. But the amount of damage coming in this room, I'm still going down, but there was a big hit, a little wrecking shot probably. Did a little burst. Combat log goes by too fast. I can't watch that. That makes me, I can't stand looking at it. I don't know why people want to look at that thing. 59, 60. Karen's not quite dead yet. Let's see, 58. 60, 57, 60, 57, 58, 59, 54, 55, so it went down a little, 55, regen, 53, getting close to dead. So yeah, I am taking a little bit more, or I haven't even hit peak regen yet. So I'm really wondering if this can do more than just what I'm doing with it. Like, can this hold up to tier 6? I kind of wonder. Like, do you take 20% more damage? Well, I could totally take a little bit more. I don't know. I like it. It adds up a lot quicker when the amount of damage I'm taking. So if, let's say there's 460, actually, let me go look at the DPS for that run. Karen's dead now. I just heal from here. There's nothing too exciting to see there. Let's bring up the combat log analyzer. Game logs, this one. Alright, so there's this first run right here. This weird damage curve. How did that happen? Okay, so it's this was my gank. I took 686.7, so outside of filament I'm only regenning at 300, so yeah, they were doing 300 damage per second I'll have. Yeah, that's probably enough. I mean, it obviously was enough. It killed me. What could you survive with a purger fit? That's something for another day. So yeah, it was taking 403 damage per second in the first room of that last run. This run was just weak. I was taking 474.5 at my highest point, but like, what was happening here? What happened in this little chunk? That's the run. That has to be the run. That must have been something else. What was I doing? Oh, I probably just got like blapped by Karen before, and then she missed a couple times because of the range, and then okay. So Karen's damage, she probably wrecked me a few times here, and then she probably started wrecking me a few times in here. So it got up to 474, and I was regenning at 437 if I remember right, and that means I was taking like 50 damage per second. Alright, anyways, let's see if I can skip ahead a bit. Looking at graphs. See if I can find a fitting window. Did I open my fitting window in the filament there? I did on my other video. You can see the exact regen. I'm sure I did. I probably did at the start of the run. Deep Watchers, that was like one of the first things I wanted to see. So I started the run, targeted the Deep Watchers. I think I opened my fitting window to see what my regen was. Oh wait, no, I did that during the shack room, huh? Or the shipyard. Silly shipyard first run. Right there. Alright, 469. So I was at 470. I was taking at the most 474. I was taking 4 damage per second, roughly. No, that can't be right. At my worst point in Karen, 4 damage per second, and then Karen dies, and the damage goes way down. Something. That was the next room. Yeah, but once Karen dies, the damage goes blap, blap. Gone. She died right here somewhere, probably. Right here. Anyways, that was the short-lived run. Just kind of a recap. Let's go back to the game here and look at the schmucks that killed me. Damn you, ruining my fun. I was goofing off over here. Come fight me when I'm flying a silly fit that's meant for ganks. This should have hidden away deep in space and not been ganked. But I made it out with my clone. Watch this video and say, alright, we'll get you next time, and just make me cry. Probably. I don't know. Probably not. Anyways, going to sleep. That was my fit. That was my goofy fit. Regen the Abyss. Tier 5. This content is hard. Have a good night.